This is Naman from the Gyan Server team. Today we will be discussing Chapter 2, Shloka 2. Chapter 2, Shloka 2. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Kuttashva Kashmalamidam Vishame Samupashtitam Anarya Jushama Swaryam Akirti Karamarjuna. Transliteration. The Supreme Lord said, "O dear Arjun, how has this delusion overcome you in this hour of peril? This deed does not suit an honorable person. It does not lead to higher positions, but to sheer disgrace." Aryans versus Non-Aryans. According to the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, an Aryan is someone who is a true devotee of the Lord and in whatever form, and it is advanced in the teachings of the ancient scriptures. They are revered by mortals, and they are high-level humans who are expert in the scriptures. Non-Aryans, on the other hand, are people who are essentially the opposites of Aryans. They are not learned and revered with the scriptures, and they are to represent all the people who do not replicate the qualities mentioned above. The Absolute Truth. Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. The Absolute Truth is the goal of our lives, the ultimate path to the Lord. It is realized in three different paths: Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. These three conceptions of the Absolute Truth lead a path toward the next phase, and slowly progressing to the ultimate goal is what we need to accomplish in our lives. The Absolute Truth can be recognized using the example of the sun. The stages of Brahman can be compared to the rays of the sun, which merely scratches the surface of realization. The next stage, Paramatma, can be explained as the surface of the sun. It is more from realized people. And the last phase, Bhagavan, is a phase which is like the core of the sun. It is essentially impossible to reach, but by setting the bar that high, we are able to reach a little bit lower and as high as possible to the Absolute Truth. Compassion, lamentation, and Vivek Buddhi. The emotions and feelings of compassion and lamentation were affecting the mindset of Arjun right before one of the most defining moments in his life, which would go down in ancient history books. This so-called compassion that Arjun was having for his fellow family members and relatives was causing so much emotional damage and was making Arjun lament right in the middle of the battlefield. This is because he had a lot more than compassion. His deep compassion eventually led to attachment for his family and relatives on the battlefield, which was the root cause of the problem he was facing later. It led to the lamentation triggering his Vivek Buddhi, the wisdom and state of mind that allows us to differ between right and wrong too. Now he was in deep trouble. Lord Krishna had to make a crucial move now, or it would be too late. Why was Krishna using tough talk instead of sympathetic talk? Lord Krishna was using tough talk to Arjun. This is because he knows that Arjun should not be taking the situation lightly, and if Lord Krishna talks to Arjun very sympathetically, Arjun may not take the situation too seriously. However, Krishna knows that it's crucial that Arjun gets back on track now. Since Arjun has so much trust in Lord Krishna, it is very likely that he will listen to Lord Krishna if he talks in such a serious tone. How does the relationship of Master and Apprentice affect the tone in which they talk to each other? An honest and trustful relationship between Master and Apprentice is one of those qualities that leads to a great relationship. This way, both are able to understand each other well. They are able to understand when either of them is talking in a serious tone, or even when either one is joking. It is almost as if they are one family, not by blood, but by heart. Also, either one will not hesitate to talk in a serious tone to the other if both share a good bonding, which comes from a great relationship and good qualities. Time for a mini quiz. How many shlokas are in Chapter 2 of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita? Please comment your answer in the comment section below. The correct answer will also be stated in the description below the video, and we're going to add a page to the website about this. Next, Chapter 2, Shloka 3 explanation coming out on April 13th, 2022. Please ask any questions you have about our content. We encourage everyone to ask at least a question so they can learn from it, and ultimately everyone can learn from it. Our website is here. The link is gyansarovar.life. Also, on our website, make sure you sign up for our mailing list, and you also get any important updates regarding our channel. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel so we can continue to post our content.